Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Wendy Tomlinson and I'm a full-time blogger at Morning Business Chat. I'll leave the link below, and I am also obviously building my YouTube channel, which I absolutely love. I have videos about business related things, how to create a business that you love and that is successful, and also sort of like the day-to-day sort of things that come up with business. Have that on a Monday, and then on a Wednesday it's more life stuff. So I am a qualified life skills coach, law of attraction practitioner and EFT master practitioner. So I draw all of that knowledge and all of my coaching experience that I've done throughout the years. I don't coach anymore, but I draw on all that to share some really valuable tips with you. Okay, so today I want to answer the question that I've been getting quite a lot recently, and that's, what are your biggest challenges as someone who is self-employed and working from home? So I've worked from home for many years now, since my son was quite small. I've had the odd day where I've worked out of the home, but in general I do work from home. And so I had to think about this, and there were three clear things that I really struggle with over the years. Not so much now, because I've put things in place to help with those. I want to share those with you today. So the three things that I really struggle with are time management, and the next one sort of like ties in with time management is distractions, and the third one is sort of like money related. Okay, so time management. Okay, I would get to the end of the week and think, oh, where on earth has this week gone? I haven't actually achieved anything worthwhile in my business. Haven't moved my business forward. I haven't done anything that's really important in the business. But I'd been busy. I felt like I'd been really busy. So I, over some sort of like months, created my goal setting formula that I actually have an online course that I share all of the details of that in that course. It's a really fab course, and if you are a procrastinator or easily distracted, it's a brilliant course for you. It's easy to work through, so I'll leave the link for that below. But here's sort of like the basics of what I do. I got really super clear about the business that I wanted and the life that I wanted, and I created long-term goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and so like obviously created like my to-do list to work on those goals. So from those goals I create an action plan. So they are basically mini goals within a goal, and I also use a to-do list. So I have a book that is an ongoing to-do list. So I'm not really going to go into it now, but I have my to-do list. This isn't like a daily to-do list. This is like anything that comes into my head that I need to do. So I have personal pages and business pages, and that's like an ongoing list. It's not things that need to be done like that day. And then I have an app with my daily to-do list. And on my daily to-do list, I make sure that I have key things that are going to move me towards achieving my goals and moving my business forward. So like really important things that I need to do in my business. And then once those things are done, then my other things off my to-do list, or, appointments, things, that I'm doing in my personal life, anything like that goes on the list. Okay, so my sort of like rule of thumb is do your important key tasks as early in the day as possible. So I've talked about this before. I don't jump in straight. I don't sort of get up and jump straight into my important tasks. I get, we have breakfast, everybody goes out the house, get the dog sorted, I sit down, have my cup of tea. I have 10 minutes or so on social media, checking, unimportant emails, and then I get onto my key tasks for the day. So generally in the morning, I do really focused key tasks that I want to get done. And then, so like by lunchtime, when I'm starting to like get a little bit so like cloudy in my mind and not really able to focus quite so well, then I do the other jobs that need doing, but they're not super focused, not super they're important, but they're not going to move my business forward as such. Okay. So having those key things in place, you know, goals, action plans, to-do list, really, really help me with my time management. From a personal point of view, meal planning is an absolute must for me, so that I'm not messing around in the kitchen when I should be working, or having to go out to shops when I should be working. And also my cleaning schedule, I do a little bit of cleaning every day. So like right at the beginning of the day, and so like, you know, after we've had our evening meal. But I have a day where I do like a top to bottom sort of clean of the house, and that's scheduled in so that I'm not messing around doing cleaning things when I'm supposed to be working. So the second thing was distractions, and I just get really, really easily distracted by anything, you know, shiny objects, birds flying by, people walking by my house, anything. So I make my work environment as distraction free as I possibly can. I don't have notifications pinging on my phone or my computer all the time, because I would just be all over the place. And also distractions from other people. So I love my family to bits, but I have to be really clear about when I'm working and when I have time for family. Okay, other than an emergency, you know, it's like, right, okay, this is my work time and I can see you later, you know, if that works out okay. So make sure that you are not just doing nice things. You're like, oh, a lot of people when they first start as being self-employed, they have this amazing freedom. It's like, oh yay, I can go out for lunch, yes, I can go out for coffee, yes, I can go shopping with you. And then you get to the end of the week and it's like, oh, haven't made enough money, and I haven't done anything really productive. So that's a problem. Okay, so, you know, just try and make your life as distraction free as possible. You know, don't set yourself up for being distracted, and communicate that with other people that, you know, these are your work times. Please do not ask to do anything during that time. The third thing is money related, and I'm not a money person, you know, I am a money person, but I'm not good with numbers. Okay, so I have found that the best way for me to deal with that is I do my account, or I make a note of my money coming in, money going out every day, or every business day. So I'm always a day behind. So today I will put yesterday's money in, money out down on my sheet, or it's on the computer, it's not actually on a sheet. And so then when it gets to sort of like the end of the tax year, I'm not really stressed out, because I've been there and it's a horrible feeling, and I've been in tears and it's just been awful. But, you know, it's there, everything's all, you know, all recorded throughout the year on a day-to-day basis. So like on a Monday I will record Friday's income and outgoings, Saturdays and Sundays, and then, you know, at the end of the year I just hand that over to my accountant and he sorts it out. It's great. Or, you know, it's there if I want to do my self-assessment, which I've done in the past as well. And so that is something that's really important. And also something else that I did was I just sort of like grabbed anything and spent money where I shouldn't have spent money, and I really regretted that, and I wish I could sort of like go back and like undo all of those things, but I can't. You just have to learn from your mistakes. So I have a rule now: I do not buy anything immediately, and I take at least a week. I would say now I take at least a month to decide on a purchase. So, you know, if it's a good purchase, it's not going to be one of these things where it's like, oh, hey, you have to buy it today, or it's never, ever going to be available again. That sort of thing really happens like once in a blue moon. Like, for an example, I signed up this year for Elite Blog Academy, and they open for new members, I think, for something like 3 or 5 days a year. But the thing is, yeah, although you've only got those 3 or 5 days to register and pay, you know about it for the whole year. So it's not an impulse buy. You know, I knew that that's what I wanted to do, you know, months and months and months before. In fact, I'd wanted to do it the year before, but I didn't have, you know, I knew I didn't have the time commitment to do it, and I didn't really want to invest at that time in it. But it's an investment that's been well worth it, and I'm really pleased that I did it. But again, at the beginning of the year, I knew what my priorities were for the year. So it was my blog, my YouTube channel, and focusing on Pinterest, because that's what drives so much of my traffic to my blog. So any investments in my business were going to be either equipment or something in those three areas. So someone comes to me and says, hey, I've got this amazing Facebook package that will help you to generate loads of traffic. I'm like, no, I don't want that, you know, and I don't even spend a second thinking about it, because that is not on my agenda for this year. So that is like I just really want you to take that on board, you know, keep that as really important information, because I've wasted so much money on things that have not helped me at all in my business, that have promised to be amazing and they haven't been. So know what it is that you want to focus on, and if you invest in something, give it your all. Okay, so those are the things that I struggled with in my business and ways that I've sort of overcome them. I would love to hear how you've done the same, if there's something that you're struggling with now, or things that you've, you know, accomplished, that you've solved within your business. I'd love to hear about all those things from you. And also, just a really quick thing before I finish off, on my Facebook page, Wendy Tomlinson Coaching, you can go and you can leave questions or video requests. Mondays is business, Wednesdays is lifestyle, life tips. So go and ask your questions or video requests there, and every week that's where I'll go to sort of like check before I plan out my videos for the week. Okay, I'll leave you the links, any links that I've talked about in the video, I'll leave them below, and I hope you have a fantastic week. See you next week, or see you Wednesday. Bye.